We got next on the line, man. What's going on, King?
Facts. I've been chilling, bro. Writing, you feel me?
I heard that, man. So shit, man, let's go ahead and get right into it, man. You got Saynt, man, August 26th, PNR in Sacramento, home game, man. Talk about it, man. How you feeling about the battle, man?
Shout out to Saint, you feel me? Got a battle tomorrow. You feel me? And then it's supposed to have something big before me. To be honest, I don't give a fuck about that though. You feel me? August 26th, me versus Saint. I feel like I'm a 30 him. Especially if he comes in there and plays with me. Man, it's gonna get ugly for boy. Like, to be honest, I don't see nothing he does better than me. And that's just me it's not even me talking shit, bro. That's my honest opinion. Like, we could go down the line. I just feel like there ain't much that he does better than me. So I don't see how he's going to win the battle.
So you don't even feel it would have anything to do with him having battles before you. You just feel like even if he only had your battle coming up, you just feel like there's nothing he can do with you.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I don't give a fuck who he battles before me, you feel me? Because August 26th, to be honest, August 26th, none of that shit matters, you feel me? That day he got to battle next, you feel me? So if that's the case, why don't we go ask who he battles before me how they feel about him battling me after them, you feel me? Because I don't really care who he battles before me. And after I beat him, I don't want to hear none of that shit either. None of that, oh, he was writing for these battles, oh, he took you. Nah, son, because he knew this battle's been booked since, like, middle May. You feel me? He had plenty of time, so I don't want to hear none of that.
Okay. I heard that. So what's up, man? After Saynt, though, man, do you have any plans or any battles that you looking to get? Do you have anything already locked in? And what's your plans after the Saynt battle?
Nah, actually, for the rest of the year, I'm basically free, you feel me? I think I might touch Coliseum a little later in the year. Coliseum, you feel me? Blackbeard, shout out to them. Other than that, I was supposed to be on the July PGs in New York, you feel me, for Born Legacy Supreme. But, you feel me, I feel like I didn't have enough time. I feel like they didn't give enough information to me for me to be able to have enough time to figure out a flight and the ride, you feel me, all that. So I dubbed that. Instead, I just focus on this 26 battle.
Okay, I heard that. So, you know what I'm saying, you relatively young in the game. You know what I'm saying? You still have, a lot of battles out there, man, that you could, possibly take. Do you have a hit list, man? And if so, what's like the top 3 people, man, regardless of their tier, their name? Like, who are 3 people, man, that you just, in the future, you just want to take them out, man?
I say Chess just because that's what everybody asks for, you feel me? Me versus Chess. I want to battle Cuban, you feel me? Cuban's like a young PG popping right now from the DMV. I think I'll smoke him, but you feel me? I think me and Cuban would be fire. And a third one, shit. A third one. Yeah, I don't know about a third one. Probably, I don't even know. Really, anybody could die at this point, though. You feel me? I'm not the type to, you feel me, like pinpoint opponents or anything like that. So anybody could die, to be honest.
Heard that, man. So let me ask you this, because we've had a lot of discussions, on the show about, the different leagues of the West and everything, and what leagues are where, what leagues are providing what to the coast and everything. How did you end up getting started with PNR?
Like, so, there was a league in Oakland called Infamous Battles, and Mac Moley, a guy from the Bay, ran that league. You feel me? Shout out to Mac. And I was originally booked to battle there. The league ended up closing down, I believe. You feel me? Or whatever. The event that I was supposed to battle on never happened. Whatever. And instead, Mac sent me the queue. Originally, I hit up Dirtbag Dan though. I was gonna do bots, but then I didn't really like how he was. You feel me? Like how he was treating people with no footage or whatever at the time at least. So then Max sent me to Q, and then Q booked my first battle in SAC.
Okay. And so, like, in your take, man, because you've made a buzz for yourself on a league that, you know, a lot of people, unless they really paying attention to the West, probably don't know about, man. How are you able to do what a lot of other people seem like they can't do, even on leagues with, you know, 100 times the subscribers that you have? Like, what were you able to do, and what was your strategy going in to, like, market yourself the right way?
Well, you feel me? Like, so originally I started on Twitter. I started battling on Twitter on TRL. Shout out TRL. You feel me? And I've always been battling. So I knew I was real confident going into my first battle. And then I was just trying to be different. You feel me? I didn't want to sound like any other battlers. You feel me? So my first battle, I really wanted to do everything. You can see, like, in the first round, I had my man jump in. You feel me? The performance aspect. And then the second round, I had some real life. And then the third, I had a little angle. You feel me? I was trying to do everything in that battle and sound like myself and, like, really branch out from everybody else. And then after that, you feel me? The battle was dope. You feel me? I started promoting it right, and I sent it to my boy Blackbeard from Coliseum, and yeah, shit took off after that. That's the real battle that, you feel me, I got my name from, my first battle.
Because I feel like a lot of people, they sleep on Sacramento. I'll say that. You know, we out here, we understand, you know, the politics of the city. We understand what goes on here in the city. Like, how is it for you balancing, like, the personal life and dealing with everyday life here in Sac, and then trying to incorporate battle rap with that, and then maintaining a level of consistency with that?
Well, you feel me? Like you said earlier, like, I'm young. You feel me? So I had to go to school, and it's shit's crazy because you feel me? I'm from South Sac. You feel me? And the school that I go to is right around the corner from Meadowview, and where I'm at right now is right around the corner from Oak Park. You feel me? So Oak Park and Meadowview got a big, you feel me, big history or whatever. So shit, that does numbers too. You feel me? I learned to get along with everybody though. You feel me? A lot of people got respect for me. You feel me? So, and then when it comes to the battle rap shit, a lot of people support. Like, whether they in the building with me or they watching battles or they sharing battles. You feel me? I got a lot of people like my age that supports the battles, so that really helps too. So yeah.
So for you, like, within your battles, does your like upbringing and just coming up in Sacramento around all like the gang politics and the gang culture, and then just growing up in different parts, you know what I'm saying? You know how Sacramento is, different parts of the city is always different. This part is banging, another part may not be banging, but it's still hood. You know what I'm saying? Does that upbringing that you had in those type of environments, does that have like an effect on the way that you construct your rounds, or do you just construct your rounds based on your own creativity?
I think it definitely does. You feel me? Like, the shit that I be saying, you could tell. Like, you could tell where I'm from in the Sacramento area. You feel me? Like, if you watch one of my battles and you live in Sacramento, I feel like you're gonna assume that I'm from South Sac. You feel me? So I feel like, yeah, it does. I just talk different. You feel me? In my opinion. But then, of course, I have the creativity aspect too in it. So it's a little bit both.
Okay. With battle rap too, man, because you know, like I said, Sacramento's not known for battle rap, man. We really don't have too many people out here who really are just real battle rap fans. Like, we're the minority out here in this city. Yeah. So I want to ask you, Matt, who are the people who like had the biggest impact on you, that whether you watched their battle or you followed their battles and their music, like, who were the people who had the biggest impact on you to make you want to start doing battle rap?
Well, you feel me? Like, I always watched. My first battle I watched was I think I was like 13 or around that age, and I watched Peanut versus DNA. You feel me? Maybe I was probably I was younger than 13, but I watched Peanut versus DNA, and I seen Peanut go out to, you feel me, New York, and then handle business. So I was like, oh shit, you feel me? And then I started watching more DNA. To be honest, I was watching a lot of DNA when I first started when I first started getting into battle rap. And then so probably DNA, because DNA was young when he was doing it. So I was like, shit, I could probably do the same thing at the same age. You feel me? So, DNA played a big part. And then right before I started battling, I seen a lot of chess. And I started to see, like, it was really, like, it's starting to turn into, like, a young man's game. You feel me? So I was like, shit, I might as well start now. So, yeah.
So, DNA is a battle rapper, man. Like, a lot of people hate on him. You know, either you like him or you hate him, man. It's like there ain't really too many people who's in between on DNA, man. But one thing I can say, I see a lot of it with you, is the consistency. You can't say that DNA ain't consistently performing. And he takes battle after battle after battle, but his performance never downgrades. You know what I'm saying? I can see that with you in the battles that you have. Your performance never slacks. Is that something that you focus on?
You feel me? Like, to be honest, I always try to do better than the last battle. You feel me? And I feel like I'm doing pretty good at that so far, at least. That's why I think the Saynt battle is gonna be my best shit, to be honest. And I watch game tapes. I watch what I could fix. You feel me? So I just basically try to get better with every battle.
Okay. And I heard you mention earlier, you were talking about you might possibly have a battle on Coliseum over there in the Coliseum Battle League. Shout out to that league over there. Is that like a home league for you, or is that kind of just like they've seen your battles and was like, hey, we gotta look for you over here whenever you're ready?
Nah, that's basically a home league. You feel me? It's basically like if somebody's able to have two home leagues, then I definitely got two home leagues, like PNR and Coliseum. So yeah, I feel like they're definitely a home league. Like they look out for me. You feel me? When I was supposed to go to New York, they definitely looked out for me. Actually, Blackbeard runs Coliseum, and he's the one that linked me with Norbs. You feel me? So they definitely look out. So yeah, I definitely consider them a home league.
Okay. So outside of battle rap, are you using like for battle rap? Like a lot of times back in the day, when people used to battle, it was more so because they were trying to promote their music. You know, like you had your Mook, your J Mills, Lux, dudes like that. They were always trying to get their music out there. Now it's slowly evolving to a point now where people can actually live off battle rap and make it a career now because of the money that's in it now. You know what I'm saying? How the marketability is now with the game. Like, are you doing this strictly for battle rap, or is this kind of like a means to end? Like you're trying to do this to get somewhere else?
For right now, at least, I'm definitely a battle rapper. You feel me? I do this shit for battle rap. Right now, at least. If my career gets far enough, you feel me, and it starts opening lanes, I'm definitely gonna be looking to, you feel me, capitalize on the opportunities I get. But for right now, yeah, I'm definitely doing it strictly for battle rap.
Okay. So let me see if I can get you to talk some shit, man. Because we've had a couple times on the show. We've had the trash battler conversation. You know, we've had this dude may not be entertaining. Like, who are like some people, like, man, give like say 2 or 3 names of battlers who you feel like either they're trash or they're just or they're overhyped. Like, who are those people that you look at and you're like, man, I just don't see it like what everybody else be talking about?
Let me think. I think Max Taylor is trash, and that's not even because people want me to battle him. I just don't. You feel me? He's not that dope to me. That's why it's kind of like I don't even want to take that battle, to be honest. Let me think of somebody else. I think Billy's overrated for sure.
Oh shit. Billy Boone
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I definitely think he overrated, just because of the extra shit. You feel me? That comes with it, and that's kind of what he got his name off of, to be honest. Or maybe not got his name off of, but that's what's keeping him popping right now. It's the extra. But yeah, I'll probably give you those two.
Okay. Would you? I know you said you don't want the battle with Max Stanley. Would you ever battle Billy? Like, say, if they brought that to the attention, like, hey, we'll book you versus Billy. Would you take that battle?
With me, it all depends. You feel me? Most likely, yeah. But like I said, it depends what I got going on at the time, or if that battle's even gonna mean anything. To be honest, because when I first started up, you feel me? I felt like I was taking battles that was like I was just doing it just to battle. But now that I talk to like cats in the game that's been in it for a little bit, and I'm starting to see a little bit of shine, a little bit of buzz. You feel me? I'm like, I gotta stop doing that. You feel me? I gotta start choosing battles that's really gonna help my career. So, like I said, it probably just depends where I'm at that moment, if when it gets brought up to me. You feel me?
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, I want to ask you this too, because I hear you talking that shit like, hey, if I'm battling this dude, I just feel like they can't do nothing with me. But at the same time, I see a lot of humility, which like you're a real humble dude when it comes to battle rap in general. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said before, in Sacramento, battle rap, like, it's a minority out here. Like, if you find somebody who likes battle rap, it's like that might be the last person you'll ever see because it's not really that big out here. In your own city, a lot of people don't know who you are as far as battle rap is concerned. But when it comes to, like, the grand scheme of battle rap, you're like a known dude. Like, how do you balance that, just being in the city like that, and then balancing it when it comes to battle rap?
Like you said, you feel me? There's not a lot of people that follow battle rap, especially like even if they do follow battle rap in Sac, it's like Tay Rock or it's like Hollow, it's like less like, you feel me, people that's on the big stage. So you feel me, as they probably watch battles and don't even know I battle, and they'll be seeing me and stuff. But other than that, you feel me, I just you feel me, leave the battle world outside of Sac. You feel me? To be honest, but when I do have like events in Sacramento, that's when a lot of people that are in the building definitely know who I am, and then we link, you feel me, get together outside of battle events, and that's how I really, you feel me, get the people to follow me in Sacramento.
Oh yeah, definitely, man, definitely. Let me ask you this: I've mentioned this recently, and it's come up a lot from different people. When it comes to promotion and it comes to battlers, whether it's talking shit, sharing battles, things of that nature, like, I see that you're a very active dude with that. Like, you actually do promote your own battles, promote your own clips, all that kind of stuff. Like, in your opinion, how important is the promotion to where you are right now with the buzz that you have right now?
Oh shit! So, like I said, Blackbeard is the one that really put me on, and it just happened to be like he posted a status one day, like, share some battles that people want to see, and I was like, or share some battles that I could watch, and I shared my clip, and that's when he recognized, or that's when he seen the battle, and that's when he really, you feel me, like put me on. So if I never would have sent that link, you feel me, I probably wouldn't have got that PG right after. I probably, you feel me, it would have probably took me a little bit longer. So I feel like promo is definitely plays a big deal in what we do.
Okay. Let me ask you this, man. Talk your shit on this one. If a card was ever made, Cal versus SoCal, man, who do you want to battle on a card like that, man? And is NorCal winning that event, man?
To see if NorCal versus SoCal, like, who would win, I had to see the cards. You feel me? Like, I would have to see the matchups in order to pick one. Who would I want to battle, though? I battle, you feel me, I want to see the top guys, so I battle BT. I battle Yak. I battle, like, the top names in SoCal, you feel me? The Spot, Diesel, you feel me? All those names I definitely would want to see.
All them battles actually be dope, though. I can't front. You and Diesel, that would be like a be high performance in that one. That'd be performance versus
Yeah.
performance. That'd be fire.
I think me and Diesel will be fire, but you feel me? If that card's definitely going to, if it happens, you feel me? I feel like I'm one of the top names in NorCal, so I definitely want to take out like one of the top guys in SoCal. You feel me? If it's Geechee, then it's Geechee. You feel me? If it's Diesel, then it's Diesel.
Okay. Hey, let me ask this. In your opinion, what is who are the top 5 battlers in Northern California? Like who qualifies to be in that top 5 in your opinion?
In NorCal, I think Gray Fox is up there. I think I'm in the top 5. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave me out just so you feel me. Gray Fox, Urban. What leagues is in NorCal? Like PNR is really the only league that's in NorCal.
And bots, that's about it.
Oh yeah, bots. So like I said, PNR is really the only league that's. So I say, Gray Fox, Urban. I say my boy Fate's in there. I say SM and probably Joe Powers. Yeah, I say that'd be my 5.
See, I like that 5 because you didn't pick the conventional names that normally people would go and say. I like that 5.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I like that 5. Cause see, I ain't gonna lie. Like when I've asked people, like, "Hey, name a 5 for NorCal," they jump. Well, you gotta have Pass, Peanut. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have QP. You gotta have Link. Like they jump to like the names, and it's like, bro, y'all don't understand. There's a lot of like hidden talent, man. Like in the PNR, the 5, there's a lot of hidden talent, man, that don't really get that same shine. That's still dope out here.
And I was definitely trying to, you feel me, name the people that people don't know. You feel me? So like the up and comers right now. I mean, I feel like Gray Fox definitely. He I don't know why he hasn't had a big battle yet, to be honest. Urban too, you feel me? Urban and Gray Fox is probably like the most deserving out of the 5 I said.
Yeah, definitely. Let me ask you this because this came up once before on the show, and I want to get your opinion on it, your take on it. PNR has it was mentioned before by a few different people actually that a lot of times people felt like there was a certain bias or a certain stigma over PNR, whether it was like it wasn't really taken seriously, whether the battlers weren't really taken seriously. Give me your take on that, like whether there is a certain stigma over it, and then touch on the whole being biased, like when people come from out of town.
I don't think there's a bias against PNR. I don't agree with that. So whoever's saying that, I definitely don't agree with it because you feel me. I get a lot of shine, and I'm from PNR, but do I think some like not a lot of light is shined on PNR? Of course, you feel me. I feel like PNR definitely deserves better looks, attention. You feel me? Like nobody's trying to throw shade in that direction. Where I think that's what people are thinking, but that's not really the case, in my opinion. And then, what was the other question?
Talking about because a lot of times people will come from another league or they'll be an out-of-towner, and a lot of times a lot of battlers will say, well, this league has this bias here, the crowd's biased, they don't really give out-of-towners love. You know what I'm saying? Like, is there some of that with the crowd? Like, have you seen that before, or do you feel like people are just reaching when they say that?
You feel me? So I've only battled in SAC and Oakland, but the dude that I battled in Oakland was from Oakland. But I think sometimes, to be honest, like I think depending on the crowd, like the out-of-towner might have the advantage, to be honest, because you feel me? The crowd might want to see them. You feel me? They want to see something new. So the out-of-towner, it just depends on how you use that momentum. You feel me? If you could sway the crowd early, if the out-of-towner could sway the crowd early, I think he could be good. Now, if we talking a West Coast battler going to New York, that might be different. You feel me? But if we talking like a West battler going, like say I went to L.A. To battle, I feel like I definitely couldn't say that they were biased against me. I feel like if I didn't get the reaction I wanted, then I should have swayed the.
I like.
But if
you know what? Talk that shit.
If a West Coast is going to New York, that's a little different. You feel me? That's different. But if, like I say, an LA battler is coming to SAC, to be honest, the LA battler might have the advantage over a SAC battler just because the crowd want to see the LA battler live because they never got that chance to where they see the SAC battler live. So if the LA battler comes in and they sway the crowd early, then it might be bad for the hometown. You feel me? It might be, you feel me? The crowd might be rocking with the away guy. It just depends on how they sway the crowd early in the battle.
I heard that. Talk that shit though, man. Like you said, like if I don't get the crowd, man, it's probably me. I gotta perform better. Like I be hearing so many people, man. They be making excuses. Man, the crowd this, the crowd that. Y'all was hating. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, the crowd was not like. It's like, man, like I be hearing that so much, and just to hear you. Like say like, man, nah, I probably just need to step my performance up, man, and give them the reason to go ahead and give me that love. Like, talk that shit, man.
It's just like you feel
Talk
me, like
if
you do got an away game, I feel like you got a right knowing that you're coming. You feel me? You're the away guy, so it's just early in the battle. You got to do something, maybe have a line about the city you in or something that's gonna get the crowd rocking with you a little bit. You feel me? But that's just. All battlers should be thinking that way. You feel me?
Yeah, like now I remember they had a situation actually with PNR recently. I think it was the Ron Compton and after battle, and there's a lot of talk about the crowd. Reverton, excuse me, not after. My bad, man. Shout out to Reverton, but. There's a lot of talk about how the crowd may have been biased. And I remember Ron, he was like, man, the crowd, is probably doing me scandalous. But at the same time, I got to perform better. I got to go ahead and make sure that I'm doing my numbers. And I can't just let the crowd get to me. So I like those answers, man, when y'all don't put it on them. It's just like, nah, that's on me. Let me just go ahead and upgrade my performance, man. Give them a reason to go ahead and fuck with me. Like,
I definitely want to say there's a difference between a crowd that's being biased and that just don't want to cheer for you and a crowd that's asleep. You feel me? Like, if you got a sleep crowd, then it's probably the whole event. You feel me? It's probably the whole event that's not getting the reaction. Where if it's a biased crowd, then it's just they not cheering for you because they just don't want to. You feel me? It's like they intentionally not going to cheer for you. But, yeah, I just want to make sure that was clear. Like, there's definitely a difference. Like, if you get a sleep crowd, then I'm sure the whole event probably got the sleep crowd. There's no reason that, unless, like, the battles is spaced out in a strange way, then the crowd would be sleep. But, you feel me? If you get a sleep crowd, then, you feel me? You got to, again, you got to do something to wake them up. It's both ways you got to do something to get the crowd jumping, so.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Talk that shit. Talk to these niggas, man. Let these niggas know, man. These niggas making all these excuses out here, man. And you got the young gunners out here like, man, fuck what y'all talk about, man. We out here, man.
Yeah.
Hey, so let me ask this, man. You had a whole thing about, I see you guys talk about it a lot, man, starting five, man. Who's all a part of that, man? How did that start?
Grizz, me, the Spot, Diesel, and Geechee, and it was really like, you feel me? I would say like if you could have like a 6-person in a starting five, you feel me? Like if you had, it'd be Yak, no doubt, but it was basically just like the guys that was really getting the push for a second there. Like when it happened, like Geechee was like the top guy. Diesel and the Spot just had a battle in New York. I was supposed to be going to New York soon, and then Grizz and Yak was both supposed to be, you feel me, like getting that move to New York too. So it was basically just the starting five that's you feel me, like that is getting put up against the other team. So yeah, that's really where the starting five came from.
Okay. I heard that. So, do you feel like y'all be ready, man, if that 5 got sent anywhere in the country? Like, say they said, okay, URL's like, hey, man, we need a 5. And it's okay, we got a starting 5 right here. You feel like that 5 is washing everybody over there?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I think that's the 5 that we should send. To be honest, I think that's the 5 that we should send to defend the West. To be honest, in my opinion.
I'm not gonna lie, you have pretty much every style on there. Like Grizz and Spot, they known for like the pen and they creativity with the pen. You know what I'm saying? You and Diesel is known for having bars, but also that performance just stands out, man. Like that shit just stands out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like y'all 4, man. Then you adding Geechee, but like that's I ain't gonna lie, that's a cheating team right there,
bro.
man.
I think that's the team that we should be sending out to. You feel me? But a lot of people think different. So.
You know what's crazy, man. I always say, man, when you create one starting 5, if I were to make a whole nother 5 different people, that 5 could be just as qualified in certain situations. Like there's so much talent out here, man, that I just feel like a lot of places in the country they just be sleeping on it because they don't really know, they ain't really seeing it, but. Now I feel like y'all really opening that door with this new wave, man, the Western Conference.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But one last thing before, you know what I'm saying, we get up out of here. I want to ask you this. If, like, I know the goal ultimately is, you know, build the West, get the West popping. I know, like you say, your home leagues, PNR, also Coliseum, so you obviously going to be putting in work and trying to get them to where it is. But when it comes to Sacramento, this being, you know what I'm saying, your city and everything, are you looking to, with your battle rap career, building Sacramento's awareness and, like, building battle rap here where it becomes something big out here, like how it is in L.A.?
I mean, to be honest, like, if you look at it, I feel like I've already, contributed to it as much as I can for right now. But once I get that name, yeah, I definitely feel like I should bring it back home. Like to be honest, Q played a big part in it too because Q was the first one to have like a certified Sacramento league. So yeah, but to be honest, like the names that are getting brought out now and like the people that want to come see the battles, I feel like I'm definitely contributing to like getting the Sacramento scene popping a little bit. So you feel me? We got Drix, we got Driller now, we got me, King Leo's from Sac, Dre runs from Sac. You feel me? So we got a cool like a little squad from Sacramento. It's just like I'm definitely trying to get as big as a card as we can to come out here. You feel me? Just to get the people popping out to these events.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. That's real shit right there. But, you know, I definitely want to say once again, man, I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, taking the time, man, talking that shit, man. Before we get out of here, though, I want to give you, you know, these last few minutes to go ahead and do any shout-outs that you may have, and also plug everything that you got going on so that the people can fuck with you.
Okay. Shout out PNR. You feel me? I'm coming back August 26th. I ain't battled since February 25th or something like that. So y'all ain't seen me. Nobody really seen me for a while. My last battle was against Urban. If you ain't seen that, go check it out. I'm tired of hearing people say, you feel me, they're not familiar with me, and that's why they got Saynt winning. Because, you feel me, I feel like you could change that. You feel me? Go check out one of my battles. Me versus Urban is the last one I had. It happened in February. Yeah, August 26th, I'm back. PNR 916, me versus Saynt. Shout out Coliseum, shout out TRL, shout out Demons, you feel me? Shout out PNR. And yeah, if you guys can be in the building August 26th, you feel me? Like I feel like the card is fire. The matchups that already been announced, you feel me? We got me and Saynt, we got Stat and Maniacal, we got Rosenberg and Madflex, we got J-Mo and Showcase. So I feel like if you guys could, you feel me? I feel like the card is definitely gonna be worth it to make that trip. So August 26th, you feel me?
Yeah, man, most definitely, King. But yeah, man, I definitely appreciate you. you know what I'm saying, coming back on here, man. You already know, man. Anytime you're free to call up, man, talk shit, man, listen to these niggas get cooked on here, man. Anytime you available, man, you already know it's all love, gang.
Yeah, salute.